Now, this week's book is perhaps my most favourite on the whole entire list. Hey, Rob Spence here, the Managing Director of Paragon Sales Solutions, and welcome and thank you for joining me on another edition of Rob's Best Business Books. Now, every Wednesday we are reviewing, or we are reviewing some of the most influential books that I have ever read, and I want to share those with you because I truly believe that in the study of these books you will gain such amazing information that's going to boost and benefit you, your career, your business and your life. Now, this week I'm going to be talking to you or sharing with you one book that, I'm not going to lie, it's probably had the most impact on my life. For various reasons. This week we're talking about The Talent Code by Daniel Coyle. Now, I actually read I read this book way before I truly got into business or sales. I must have read this book, where are we now? Probably 9 to 10 years ago. And I still remember vividly the impact it had on my life, how it benefits my business day to day and how it's benefited me day to day. It truly is an influential book. Now, before I kind of go on about my viewpoint, I'm just going to go through the blurb with you and some of the little points. So talent, you've either got it or you haven't. Not true, actually. In The Talent Code, award-winning journalist Daniel Coyle draws on cutting-edge research to reveal that, far from being some abstract, mystical power fixed at birth, ability really can be created and nurtured. In the process, he considers talent at work in venues as diverse as a musical school in Dallas and a tennis academy near Moscow to demonstrate how the wiring of our brains can be transformed by the way we approach particular tasks. He explains what is really going on when apparently unremarkable people suddenly make a major leap forward. He reveals why some teaching methods are so much more effective than others. Above all, he shows how all of us can achieve our full potential if we set about training our brains in the right way. Now, I don't want to ruin what's in this book because it's such a good read, and I do, out of all of the books probably on our list, I urge you, out of them all, I urge you to buy this one the most. So, fundamentally, what this book talks about is the 10,000 hour principle, and the fact that to become elite at something, you must practice for 10,000 hours. Now, like I said, I'm not going to go into the be all and end all of this book, but what it talks about is that I'm going to call it magical part of your brain or section of your brain called myelin, which wraps itself around neurons, similar to insulation around cabling, so that any motor skill or anything you do gets so covered in this myelin that the signal from point A to point B is never lost. So it talks about, we all do it, and I've been very guilty of this, where we see someone appear on the scene, whether it be, a footballer or someone within business, someone within our career maybe, or within our job, spring onto the scene and they appear to be an overnight success. And this talks about the fact that there is no overnight success. That overnight success has done 10,000 hours of practice or thereabouts to become that good. So David Beckham had such a great right foot because he practiced for around 10,000 hours. Or he talks about the Bronte sisters and how, it's like, oh wow, they're geniuses. This family of generate geniuses. But he talks about how actually, way before any of the books were published, the three sisters used to sit down and write their own little short stories behind the scenes because they had nothing else to do, if memory serves me right. And he talks about just the need for perfect practice, to continually practice, continually refine, to develop this myelin and develop this elite mentality. And it's something that I've implemented within everything I do within business, everything I've done within sales, everything I've done within my career. And like I say, it's a truly wonderful book. I cannot, there you go, there's a photo of myelin there. That's pretty cool, huh? If you're going to buy any book on our list, then I'd say The Talent Code has got to be within the top 2 or 3 of the ones that you buy, because it truly is a fantastic book. I kind of want to read it again, to be honest. But thanks so much for joining me on another edition of Rob's Best Business Books. I really thank you for taking the time to watch them. Every Wednesday these will be out on both Facebook and YouTube, and then they will also be out as a blog every Monday, in which we will share a link with you for you to order a copy of your very own. Thank you so much for joining me this week. Until next time, all the best.